First question. Remove the irrelevant column senior manager and display top 5 row. First I imported the panda as PD. Then read the file CSV file. So I put df is equal to pd.read CSV. My file name is iris ada.csv. Then I use the function drop to remove the color. Then I use the df.head to display the top five rows. This is the output. Then second question, remove the duplicate row and display the shape of the data frame. Display the shape of the data frame. First I remove the duplicate rows using df.drop duplicates. Then I display the shape of data frame. Output is shape after removing duplicates 24 and 27. Then rename the column class to category and display top five rows. Top five rows. I use the function df dot rename to rename class to category using in place true. Then I use the head functions to display the top five rows. This is output. Then the third question. Fourth question. Drop the missing value row wise and display the shape of data frame. First, I did the drops row with the missing values without modifying the original data frame. First line is df now missing is equal to df dot drop na function. Then I display the shape of the new data frame. Output is shape after dropping missing value rows 22 7. Then fifth question, calculate the central tendency measures for score and display the same. First, I did the central tendency measures for score. Mean score is equal to df dot score dot mean. Then I used median, then mode. Last I print the results. The answer is 20.9506. Things mean median is equal to 22.0, mode is equal to 12.0. Then next question. Calculate the calculate the variability measures for score and display the same. First, I did the variability measures for score. Variance is equal to dot var. Then deviation STD. I used STD. For a value range, I used dot max. Then I print the variance and deviation and value range. Then variability measures for score. I did first var, then I used STD, then I used max, then last I print the values. Last I print the values. It's same. Next. Next, calculate the Z score for score and display the same. First, I use the quantile functions to print the percentage. Is equal to then I display the then IQR is equal to Q3 minus 1. That's the difference. So that's the interquartile range. Then I print the output. This is the answer. Then plot the heat map. Then plot the then calculate the Z score for score and display the same. I use the Skype or start symbol score function. Then I is equal to drop. I use the function drop now. Then I print the results. Print the output. Is equal to minus 1.59 is like the output. Then next question. Plot the heat map using correlation. Sepal length, sepal width, and petal length, petal width. First, I imported the seaborn as SNS. It's for heat map. Then I imported the matplot.lib.py plot as a PLD. First, I did correlation matrix is equal to DF sepal length for sepal length, sepal width, and petal length and petal width dot core. Then SNS heat map is equal to correlation matrix not true anile C map. Then I did please dot title correlation. I put the title as a correlation heat map. This one. This is the names left side. Then plot show. Then plot the show. This is the output. Next question. Add two rows at the end of the data frame with the given values and display last five rows. Sepal length of 7.6, sepal width 2.9, petal length 5.3, petal width 2.1. Category Aries originating name F25, score 85, like that. Was I created new row 1 is equal to sepal length is equal to 7.6, sepal width is equal to 2.9, petal length is equal to 5.3, and petal width is equal to 2.1. Category Aries name is equal to F21, score is equal to. Then I created a new row 2. The sepal length is equal to 4.6, sepal width is equal to 1.3. Equal to, then I did the df is equal to concat. I concat the both sum. Then is equal to pd dot data frame. Like ignore index is equal to row. Then I print the last five rows. For last five rows, I use the df dot tail. This is the output. Then next question. Replace NaN value in petal width with the mean petal width values and display last five rows. df dot I did the first I use the line df dot petal width fill, it's a function, df petal width dot mean implies to print the df dot L. I print the last five rows. The output. Next, detect the outlier in the score with the box plot. I did SNS dot box plot is a function to print the output like a box plot. Else is equal to D. I did the df dot score. Then title is equal to, I put the title is equal to this line for this title box plot of score. Then plot dot show. Plot dot show, which means it show the plot. Next, remove the outlier using IQ. Remove the outlier using IQR and recalculate IQR in outlier remote score column and analyze with the box plot. Use df.copy. First, I did df IQR is equal to df dot copy to copy. Then I did q1 q3 is equal to score is equal to quantile for percentage like. Then lower is equal to, I did the equation lower is equal to q1 minus 1.5 into IQR. Then upper is equal to q3 plus 1.5 into IQR. Then df IQR is equal to df IQR score is equal to greater than lower. And df IQR score is equal to less than and upper. It's like a equation. Then print the outputs is equal to then SNS dot box plot for the box plot. Then title I put the box plot after IQR order. Then plot show. This is the output. Then then remove the outlier Z score and recalculate the outlier removed score and analyze with the box plot using df dot copy. First I did the df dot copy for copy. Then I df z is equal to abs z score is equal to fill na df score to mean. Then I print the recalculated z score after outer layer remover. The z score is equal to drop na. Then I put sn as a box plot. X is equal to df z score. പിന്നെ put the title as box plot after z score removal show. This is the output. Next, drop the last true rows and add in the data frame. I use the df drop function and use the tail to add the at the end of the two rows. At the end of the two rows, last two rows, dot index in place to use it. Then print out. This is the order.